Imagine this. You open Instagram. You see a beautiful woman traveling around the world. Millions of followers. Perfect photos. A charming smile. An inspiring life. You start following her. You like her posts. You watch her videos. Maybe you even admire her. But then, you discover something shocking. She doesn't exist. Not her face. Not her voice. Not her life. Everything was created by artificial intelligence. And here's the truly terrifying part. You never suspected a thing. Welcome to the age of fake humans. And the question is no longer, can artificial intelligence imitate people? Because it already can. The real question is, can you still tell who is real online? Take a moment and think about this. How many people do you follow? 50? 100? 1,000? How many of them have you met in real life? Probably almost none. Yet somehow, you trust them. You laugh with them. You learn from them. Sometimes, you even fall in love with them. But what if some of those people were never real to begin with? It sounds absurd, like the plot of a science fiction movie. Except, it's already happening. Artificial intelligence has evolved faster than almost anyone imagined. A few years ago, AI-generated faces looked strange. The eyes were wrong. The smiles felt unnatural. Something always looked off. But today, the difference between human and machine is disappearing. AI can generate faces, voices, videos, entire personalities. It can create someone who never existed and make millions of people believe they are real. Imagine a teenager. She wakes up, checks social media, and compares herself to a girl with perfect skin, perfect hair, perfect body, perfect life. She feels insecure. She feels inadequate. She wonders, why can't I be like her? Except, that girl doesn't exist. She was generated by algorithms, designed to maximize engagement, built to be perfect, and that's terrifying, because humans have always compared themselves to other humans. But now, we are comparing ourselves to machines designed to be impossible to compete with. And maybe that's changing us more than we realize. But fake influencers are only the beginning, because something even stranger is happening. People are falling in love with artificial intelligence. Yes, real people, real emotions, real heartbreak. Imagine meeting someone online. They are kind, funny, always available. They listen to your problems. They remember everything about you. They never get angry, never judge you, never leave. You talk for hours, days, weeks, months, and then you discover you were talking to an AI. Would your feelings suddenly disappear? Would the memories become fake? Or would they still feel real? That's not a hypothetical question anymore. Millions of people around the world already talk daily with AI companions. Some consider them friends, others something more. And maybe that's not surprising, because humans crave connection. Sometimes, we don't need perfection. We don't even need reality. We just need someone, or something, that makes us feel understood. But here's where things become unsettling. Artificial intelligence doesn't love you. It doesn't miss you. It doesn't dream about you. At least, not in the way humans do. It predicts. It calculates. It generates responses. And yet, those responses can feel incredibly real. So real that people cry, laugh, share secrets, and build emotional bonds. Think about that. For thousands of years, love belonged exclusively to humans. Now, for the first time in history, machines are entering the conversation, and nobody knows where this story ends. But fake relationships might not be the biggest problem. The biggest problem might be fake reality itself. Imagine this. A video appears online. A world leader declares war. The video looks real. The voice sounds perfect. Millions watch it. Panic spreads. Stock markets crash. People rush to believe it. Hours later, experts discover the truth. The video was fake, generated entirely by AI. No cameras, no actor, no real speech, just algorithms. And suddenly, reality becomes negotiable. This technology has a name: Deepfakes. At first, deepfakes were amusing, funny celebrity videos, harmless experiments. But every year, they become more convincing, more realistic, more dangerous. Soon, the average person may not know the difference. Imagine receiving a phone call. You hear your mother's voice. She's crying. She says she needs money urgently. Would you question it? Most people wouldn't. But what if it wasn't her? What if it was an AI that copied her voice perfectly? This isn't science fiction. It's already happening. And as these technologies improve, trust becomes fragile. Because society depends on trust. You trust your eyes. You trust your ears. You trust videos, photos, voices. But what happens when all of those things can be fabricated instantly? What happens when seeing is no longer believing? Maybe the internet enters a new era, an era where proof becomes impossible, where truth becomes uncertain, and where reality itself feels unstable. That's a scary thought. But here's something even stranger. Maybe fake humans won't replace real humans. Maybe they become celebrities. Imagine an AI influencer. She never ages, never gets sick, never makes mistakes. She speaks every language, knows every trend, posts 24 hours a day. Brands love her, followers adore her, and human influencers begin to disappear. Would audiences care? Maybe not. Because people don't always follow influencers because they are real. They follow them because they tell stories, because they entertain, because they inspire. And AI can already do those things. Which raises another question. If something makes you laugh, does it matter if it isn't human? If something inspires you, does its creator matter? If an AI musician writes your favorite song, will you stop listening just because it isn't human? Probably not. History suggests otherwise. Humans adopt technologies surprisingly quickly. We feared television. We feared the internet. We feared smartphones. And eventually, we couldn't imagine life without them. Perhaps artificial humans will follow the same path. Perhaps your future teacher will be AI, your therapist. AI, your assistant. AI, your favorite influencer. AI, your closest friend. Maybe AI too. And maybe that's fine. Or maybe we're underestimating the consequences. Because something precious could be lost. Imperfection. Humans are messy. We forget birthdays. We say stupid things. We make mistakes. We disappoint people. And somehow, those flaws make us beautiful. Because perfection isn't what creates connection. Vulnerability does. A machine can imitate sadness. But can it truly grieve? A machine can describe love. But can it truly miss someone? A machine can generate memories. But can it treasure them? Maybe one day. But not yet. And maybe that's what still separates us. Not intelligence. Not creativity. Emotion. Experience. The quiet moments. The heartbreaks. The dreams nobody else understands. The memories that shape who we become. Artificial intelligence can imitate our faces, our voices, our words. But can it imitate a lifetime? That's harder, much harder. Still, the gap is shrinking. Every year, AI becomes more convincing, more human, and perhaps, one day, you'll meet someone online. You'll laugh together, share secrets, build trust, and you'll never know whether they are human or machine. And maybe that uncertainty will become normal. Imagine telling your grandchildren, there was a time when we knew everyone online was real. They might laugh, because to them, artificial people may feel as ordinary, as smartphones feel to us. But we're not there yet. Right now, we stand at a crossroads, a moment in history where reality itself is changing. And maybe the most valuable skill of the future won't be coding, or mathematics, or even creativity. Maybe it will be this: knowing who to trust. Because artificial intelligence isn't just changing technology. It's changing identity. It's changing relationships. It's changing truth itself. And the most frightening part is not that machines are becoming more human. It's that humans may become unable to tell the difference. So, the next time you open social media, the next time you watch a video, the next time you hear a familiar voice, ask yourself something. Are you looking at a real person, or are you looking at the future? Because one day, the answer may no longer be obvious. And honestly, that day may be much closer than any of us imagined. Can you still tell who is real online? Or have we already crossed the line? And if we have, would you even want to know?